Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Sunday, November 23, 2025. And in the news this evening, taxi driver accused of selling woman's car for $50,000 and pocketing money. A Portland taxi operator has been charged with larceny and fraudulent conversion after allegedly selling a woman's vehicle and failing to hand over the proceeds from the transaction. He is 64 years old, Nollis Lindsay, otherwise known as Baldhead, of Richmond Hill in Portland. The charges stem from a business arrangement between him and the vehicle owner spanning April 2023 to October 2025. According to police reports, the woman employed Lindsay as a taxi operator in 2023. The vehicle reportedly sustained damage in April of that year, and the woman later provided him with the documents, then instructed him to sell it. After several inquiries, Lindsay allegedly told her he had sold the vehicle for $50,000, but claimed he had been unable to reach her afterwards. He also reportedly told her that he would hand over the sum after he received a partner draw in October 2025. The woman reported the matter to the police after she did not receive the funds as promised, and an investigation was launched. Lindsay later surrendered to authorities in the presence of his attorney. He was charged on Saturday, November 22, following a question and answer session. He is scheduled to appear in the Portland Parish Court on Tuesday, January 13, 2026. Accountant charged after allegedly pointing gun at woman during argument. A 30-year-old accountant is facing multiple firearm-related charges after allegedly pointing a gun at a woman during an argument on 50th Street in Kingston on Sunday, September 14. Charged is Chiluba Barrett, an accountant of Waterloo Avenue. Barrett is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, making use of a firearm to commit a felony, and assault at a common law. Reports from the police are that about 12:30 p.m., Barrett and the woman got into an argument during which he drew a piece of board and hit her. The woman reportedly picked up a knife in her defense. Shortly after, it is alleged that Barrett walked to his motor car and returned with a gun in his hand, which he pointed at the woman, causing her to feel fearful. He then fled the scene. A report was made to the police, and the Barrett was subsequently taken into custody. He was later charged on Saturday, November 22, after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Schools in St. Anne and Trelawney continue post-Hurricane Melissa cleanup. In the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, schools across St. Anne and Trelawney are actively restoring facilities to ensure students can safely return to classes. Brownstown Community College in St. Anne and Westwood High School for Girls in Trelawney are leading the charge in repairing damages sustained during the hurricane, which affected roofs, classrooms, dormitories, and other essential infrastructure. Principal of Westwood High School, Karen Francis, told the news that multiple buildings, including staff flats, the clinic, and the dormitories, were severely damaged. Hurricane Melissa ravaged the Westwood. We lost the many roofs, including those of the principal's and the vice principal's flats, the staff room, 3 quad classrooms, and the clinic, which was being re-roofed. That also went, she said. The principal also pointed out that some of the roofs destroyed during Hurricane Melissa were also damaged by Hurricane Beryl last year. Francis informed that preliminary losses at the school are estimated at $298 million. Cleanup efforts have been ongoing with support from students, parents, alumni, and volunteers from other schools such as Jamaica College and the Kingston College in Kingston. Also lending a hand were cadets from Oterias High School in St. Anne and a team from the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Region 3. Francis told the news that the school is aiming to reopen for some students in short order. We are aiming to reopen for grades 11 to 13 on Monday, November 24. We have been removing hazardous materials and ensuring that the classrooms are in a state of readiness for learning despite the destruction, she informed. At the Brownstown Community College, Principal Claudette Horton informed that 2 of the college's campuses experienced extensive damage. Across the 2 campuses, we have 31 buildings and 30 were impacted, with at least 50% suffering total roof loss. We also had damage to windows, furniture, and equipment, she said. Cleanup at the college is being supported by teams from the Ministry of Education, the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica, Jamaica Public Service Foundation, in partnership with the VM Foundation, and the Sherwin-Williams Alumni, the Social Development Commission, and the Students' Loan Bureau. We are grateful for the overwhelming support from the public. Even though we are not yet fully restored, we are in a better place to welcome our students back, Principal Horton said. Both the principals expressed appreciation for the Ministry of Education Region 3, led by Regional Director Carlene Sigree, for coordinating support and facilitating the deployment of teams to assist in recovery efforts. Principal of Wheelers Mount Basic School in St. Catherine appeals for help over damage caused by Melissa. The fury of Hurricane Melissa has left the Wheelers Mount Basic School in Guysville, St. Catherine in ruins after powerful winds ripped the roof of the small institution. The school, which serves 14 students and has 2 staff members, suffered extensive damage to furniture, reading material, and the students' workbooks. Principal Tavish Crossman said the devastation has left both the staff and the students displaced. Coming to school after the hurricane, I was heartbroken to see the level of destruction. I began to question where the money would come from to carry out the repairs, Crossman told the news. All I could do was sigh because I know the school board doesn't have the money to put the roof back on, as we are not receiving a subvention from the Ministry of Education, she explained. Classes are now being held at the Springfield Community Center, but Crossman says restoring the school building is the top priority. She is appealing for help. School board member Linworth Brown stressed that the institution's importance, noting, "We want the school up and running. It is vital to the community, so whatever help we can get, we welcome." The board estimates that repairs, including concrete decking, will cost approximately $5 million. Persons interested in assisting can call Crossman at 876-826-2645. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.